Okay, first and foremost, just lock in. Okay, ignore the name. I was feeling silly. I got a little too silly. This is an account I created to specifically learn Magic. Okay, with that out of the way, let me also preface that I try to get some credentials for top 1%, but all I really have is the ranking it shows me because the trackers for this game are a little wonky and this account actually doesn't really show up whenever I search for it. So I don't know. Very weird. It's just weird. But top 1% is what the game tells me. And this is the character I play the most on this account. So, I mean, the facts are facts. So at this moment, I was debating, not at this moment, but like coming up, I was debating going this side because there's not a bad flanking area, although everyone always checks for it. At least if you're smart. Problem is, they do have a thing, and they do have a Mr. Fantastic and an Invis. The cloak is, I mean, I can get Invis, I can get both these healers pretty easily. The problem will be the Mr. Fantastic and the thing. The higher rank you go, the people will peel a lot more. It'll be harder to get into the back line. So with this kind of flank being really well known, and Spider-Man already used it, so they're already on alert. I didn't think it was the greatest of ideas. I didn't really think I should have done it because maybe I can get a pick, but I'm also probably gonna get traded because everyone's gonna turn around and I'm probably gonna die. Like 9 times out of 10, I die to this, and I wouldn't really say the trade is worth it. It could be if you get a healer, but again, I'm really taking a high chance, and I could just die without trading. Especially because they're moving erratically, so hitting the dash is going to be pretty hard. So I go main instead of going to a flank. So at this moment, I am thinking that it's about time to flank. Okay, we've wasted enough time missing Spider-Man. I was trying to just get him up here, over here. He's so fast. It's so hard to get him. I do get him a handful of times in this game, but God, is it difficult. The dude just moves at Mach 20, and I can't do nothing. So anyway, I decide that nothing really happening in the main. It's important to note what is happening. Like if we're winning the fight, is it stalling? Are we losing? Right now it's stalling. It's been a handful of seconds time, about like whatever 30 seconds, a minute, and we're definitely kind of stalled where no side is kind of winning. We're just building support alts, and it's a little too basic. You don't really want that to be what decides the match. You kind of want to, as a flanker or a DPS, you want to decide the match and pace, the match pacing. That's what I'm trying to say. So, about time we go for a flank. Fortunately, missed that. Disengage. If you miss your dash, just disengage. I don't really think it's a good idea to stay in. Great pit, good cleanup. So with this demon, I mean, this is pretty well-known tech. I'm not like discovering something new here, but you can cut off these pretty well, and it does a few things. One, it tells you if they're getting close. So if this Mr. Fantastic decided to come back, I'm going to know that he's coming back. 2, he's going to take damage. I'm going to get over health. It's just a win-win for me.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
This was really nice. This is an important thing to note. That when I mean, specifically as Spider-Man, a handful of ults who can do this too, but because the dash on Magik moves them upward, this Emma was also really smart placing a shield, but you can change their on Spider-Man specifically, since his ultimate is not that, his area of effect is not that wide. If you dash him up, it does help a lot with letting your teammates get away. And you can also just dash up, like dash him, get him up, and then TP away. So you're not really gonna get affected by the ult. Like, you're not gonna get stunned. You're not gonna get damaged that much. So it's a good idea, especially if you can land it.
Gotta look out for each other.
Can always use a shield. Ready.
So this was risky. This was a risky play. I do know this map very well, so I know I could have just played the corners and escaped him. Although Mr. Fantastic, it's hard to engage because he can pull himself to you. He can move you around with his grab. It's not a great person to engage. However, this was a healer coming back, and I wonder if I was even close. Getting this healer would have been huge. So I felt that it was definitely a worthy risk. Oh. Oh. That was a close one. That was close. No way. Oh, wow. Wow. She was hit before too. I bet I could have one-shot her. Did I have my slash up? No, I didn't. But maybe. Maybe I didn't need it. Oh, she's 275, but I bet I could have pulled it off. I could have dashed her up, primary, melee, and then primary again. And I think that might be it with how much health she has. Maybe. Wow. Okay. Anyway, back to it. So we disengage. There's nothing for me to do really there. I don't want to die. So with Magik, you kind of have two choices, right? You have two paths in front of you, and they both decide the outcome of the fight a lot. One, you can be a dumbass and forget the card. No, I'm kidding. For a second, I thought they had it, but it's all like, it's weird. Like the colors on spectating are weird. Anyway, what the first path you have is frontlining. You can frontline with your tank, especially if you are solo tanking. Honestly, I didn't even know we had a mag. Secondly, you can flank. Now, explain the first path. It's okay to frontline a little bit with if you're solo tanking because Magik can tank a lot because she gets health each time she hits someone with any of her abilities. So she can tank pretty hard, and she has a good bit of maneuverability. Bleh. She can get in and out, so she can play safely while frontlining, which is huge. But if you have two tanks, I wouldn't really recommend it because you're kind of just not getting max value. So I don't do that here. Secondly, flanking, obviously, is Magik's. She's really good at flanking because she does have a one-shot combo on 275 HP and 250 HP, which is both these healers. Invis is 275, Cloak is 250. Although she feels like she's immortal because every time you go for it, she never dies. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, flanking for a healer. This is so I don't know how that missed. I wanna play that back in slow motion of just where my crosshair was. How? How does that miss? Like, it was perfectly where it needed to be. Anyway, We missed, but we have both healers here. So I'm just like, okay, I know your team can't heal that quickly to... Because the thing about ulting with Magik is there is a brief period where you can take all the damage in the world and not do anything about it. And that's when you enter your ult and when you leave your ult. When you enter your ult, it is risky to do it in the open. I only did it because I knew if anyone was going to peel, they would not have enough time to get me in that brief period as I was entering my ult. Spider-Man ulted with me, which is really nice. He did get him weak, I believe. So we got the... Here it is. So I see I'm weak. My ult is ending. We don't have any support ult going. So I just leave. And their cloak is ulting. I'm like, get out. Just get out. It's very important to know when to disengage. So in this situation... Let's see, is that mine? No. Yes. No, it isn't. Okay. We have Cloak ulting. We have Emma here. We have Mr. Fantastic. The whole team, except Spider-Man, is here. And where's my team? He just got back, I believe. I thought he died. My healer is a bit far back. My tank's leaving. My tank's back here. And my healer does not have line of sight of me. So, if I stay there, I am screwed. Okay, I am screwed. Yeah, it's 100% time to disengage, especially with how much health I have. Let's replay that one more time and get a bird's eye view. We did get a healer pick, so honestly, with the higher rank you go, I know getting a team wipe and 5Ks, 4Ks feel great, but if you just hit one person with your ultimate, it's honestly kind of worth it. Because in the higher ranks you go, people know how to play. So if you're down a player, a lot of what decides games is just who's better mechanically and team comp wise. So if you're down a player, your team composition and mechanics aren't going to hold up the match as well as they could because you're just down someone. That's how strong just getting one pick is. So if you just get one pick and you think you're in danger, just get out. Just go. It's time to leave. Gotta just get out.
I'll patch you up.
Between a rock and a hard place. Like, literally between a rock and a hard place. Anyway, I want to see that one more time. Oh my god. Did I uppercut to get out? I did. Yo, that's sick, dude. That's so sick. I dashed him, hit him, did the uppercut, used the momentum to get up and over. I love that. I don't feel super intimidated by this. Okay, tip for Spider-Man. A lot of people hate Spider-Man, but you have to know his strengths and weaknesses. This right here is a weakness, and what this is an enclosed space. Now, the strength of Spider-Man is how fast he can move. If he's in a small area, especially one with a roof, he's not going to be able to move around as much, or it's going to be very predictable. And this is why the Spider-Man died, because his movement was very predictable. He was in an enclosed space where I could tell what he was going to do pretty easily. You ever notice how Magik's sword just kind of wibbles and wobbles all over the place? You never really want to miss him. You know, it doesn't really have a purpose to miss. Unfortunate. I just got... You know what? No. What even... That was my first death. Let's see what I did wrong here. Not unfortunate. What could I have done better? Where am I? I'm in the Invisult to start. There, I'm with my Mr. Fantastic and... Okay, no, that was just when I died. I probably should have been in the ult. I probably should have left. Did I have my dash? I did. Did I try to leave? I did. I dodged the clobber. Yeah, no. I mean, then I tried to leave there. Let's see. I tried to go after the healers, but they're in a healer ult, so it's kind of pointless. As soon as Invis ulted, I suppose I should have left. Because I'm not killing through that. I'm probably not going to survive through that. Even if I dodge their ults with the portal, I don't think I'm going to survive. Yeah. Okay. I should have left earlier. First death, though, and I got rezzed, which is great. I missed the dash. Not great. Oh, yeah, we go on a bit of a wild goose chase here. Or they do on me. He almost died. I was getting him. Let me explain how I made this thing my counter. My counter, by the way. This is my goat. This is my goat right here, running away. This is my goat. So, go back to that little interaction. A great way to fight tanks, especially. This is perfect. I played this perfectly. I went to a enclosed space because it's better for me because of my demon. It's also better for him because due to his nature of how his attacks work. A smaller space is slightly better. I definitely wouldn't like a fight as I wouldn't want to fight as the thing in an open space. But same for Magik. So you can use your demon to obviously get extra health and do damage. It's a nice damage too. I think they slightly nerfed it, but it's still very nice. So I obviously plant that down, and I just if you hit that slash, it brings you up, but it doesn't bring him up. I know this, okay, because he can't be moved with stuff like that. So he does play it fairly well and moves in a direction where I'm not kind of breaking his ankles. A perfect world, he would keep going forward and I would be behind him, and then I would just kind of dance between that. But I think he was getting so low HP, he was getting ready to run away anyway. Like, he was backing up this way instead of going forward because his health was getting low. So he gets healed, he's more confident, but he has to go back to his team. This Mr. Fantastic tries it. Luckily, I dash away before he can grab me. A very key thing to notice. I do force the support ult, which is some value. And I know I'm not going to kill anyone. I do try to hit that one-shot combo, but I've run out of time. I know I'm not going to kill. It feels bad, but I know I'm not going to kill anyone in that ult. That's what I'm trying to say if I stop interrupting myself. So I just disengage because everyone's gonna stand in this ult and they're not gonna die to my ult. So it's one of those moments where you just disengage. And this was definitely on purpose. Hitting that Spider-Man with that dash, I was escaping. Pure skill, by the way, pure skill, 100%. This is so unfortunate. It would have been huge if I could have killed her. So, no, I just... Damn, that healing's so quick. I don't think there was much chance of her dying there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, the portal would have slowed me down even more. The portal and then dash. So that would have been even worse. But I maybe would have had a better chance of killing her if I did portal dash. I'm not portal dashing as much in this game. Sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I don't do it. It also leaves you vulnerable because you only have one portal to escape then. So it's a little situational. Oh, she get down to like 70 HP. That's so sad. So we're really close to the second point, so I don't want to leave even though I'm in a cloak out just yet. Unfortunately, missed the dash. Rare miss. But again, focusing healers. I'm looking for the healers. Die. Res. That was my second death, I believe. Yep, second death. Nice cleanup crew. The team did well there. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember what's coming up, dude. This is horrible. I need to figure out a way to stop this. Because more and more healers are doing this. I need to figure out a way. Oh, he got off tank, but I mean, Mr. Fantastic is a pretty good off tank. Okay, so we hit the Spider-Man, but he's too fast to get. Look at... Oh my god. You would not believe my disappointment. You would not believe my pain. So, I see this. I'm like, okay, they're not gonna die. There's Emma. And I'd miss it. I miss it. Oh my god. So, what could I have done differently to stop these two healers from living forever? Oh yeah, you just look so happy, don't you? Because all they did was heal each other, and they healed through my ult. Now, I think what I could have done differently is immediately recognize that. And I did do pretty much exactly what I should have done, where I went away and then I tried to do the magic slash and then dash at them for the one-shot combo in the ultimate. The ultimate ran out. I ran out of time, and I had too many people looking at me. And there was also a shield right here, which I probably would have hit. I can actually go back and check. What did my slash hit? Did I hit the shield or the person? I did. I hit her. I did hit it. I was off. My dash was off, and she was also getting healed by the shield and cloak. Oh, that's so painful. I don't know what to do against that, other than that one-shot combo. But then she gets healed pretty much immediately, and the dash doesn't kill. That's so sad. And then they cloak ultimate, so I have to leave, and I'm also low. Luckily, I didn't die. I escaped in time. Got the health back. Luckily, Magik is very good against supports, triple supports mainly. A lot of people struggle with triple supports. Magik is a great solution because of her damage output and her one-shot combo with her dash. If you, for example, I think I haven't officially analyzed it or tested it, but I do believe that if you portal, dash, and then primary and magic slash, I do believe that heals through, say, this cloak healing the invis. If I do that on, well, Lower health the better, right? If I definitely do it on Cloak, I think it's strong enough and fast enough to out heal that, I believe. It's possible that it's not, but anyway, my point is because her output is so good and so quick, the healing that the 3 healers or the other healers do, it is it's not enough, which is great because that's exactly what you want against a triple support, is for them not to heal as much as they are.
The final 10 seconds.
It's clobbering time! Fantastic!
We do some portal dashes there, which is nice. Unfortunately, we die. We got punched in the face by a rock, and we do not get rezzed. This was not my invis ult. What could I have done differently? I mean, it's hard to say. What was my HP? Was I low? We are half HP here. Wow, we're one shot. Okay. I get healed by rocket. Half HP with the shields. Okay, it's overtime though. Honestly, I shouldn't leave because it's overtime. And I was getting healed by rocket a little bit there, and I have the shields I get when I hit people. This is my third death. Third death. I would say maybe place a demon down. Yeah. Just use both portals. Let me see this. What can I do here? Portal. I don't have any portals. Portal right here. Portal right there. I died so quick though. But I guess what would be better is to portal away demon to get the health and then just retreat to my healers. Not to a health pack, but to my healers, because I don't want to get too far away from the point.
Back from limbo.
We do get the...
0, 2, 2.
Oh, we don't.
Time to switch.
We don't
things
get
up.
it.
Make it easier for other people.
Shut up, Spider-Man. So, defense is a little harder as Magik because Magik is very good at attacking with how many different angles she can take. And if you do that, it's high risk, high reward because you can get a pick pretty nice. But if you die, then you're far away from spawn and you're also down with your team. Or, you know, from your game, whatever. So, I have a specific way I play Magik on defense that I've gotten a bit more comfortable with. It is not quite a flanker killer, but it's a bit more frontline-ish, where I kind of, you'll see it here, I kind of just play frontline. Luckily that Spider-Man missed the health pack and I did get that pick. Very nice. But I just play frontline. You know, I just play up here. I don't really go for a crazy flank. I don't really go for any specific picks. If I feel like I go too far up, I'm just gonna go right back. And I'm just gonna kind of dance around in the front line and get some slashes in. Put some demons out. Hide away because I'm blinded and weak from the cloak. So another thing as Magik, if you're going to fight a Spider-Man, is it is very smart to put a demon down and then play inside the demon. Play inside where it scratches. It kind of pretty much forced him to leave because no matter what he would do, my damage output would exceed his way more. Unfortunately, missed that slash. Got the cloak. Very nice. I don't know what that misprint test was bouncing on, but I gotta make sure it's not me. So I put the demon there to stop him. It does not reach though. Oh, he's so low. He gets healed. Time to disengage. Just leave. Like I said, if I'm too far up and I can't get any pits, just leave. Nice. It's personal, okay? Ever since they healed each other in my ult, it was personal. So I'm very happy. I took a chance, okay? I saw an opportunity, I took a chance, and I ran into a rock and Mr. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I died. I was just thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe I ult here, and I get so lucky that I hit the combo on the invisible woman. Had a nice slash. That was great right there. Just great plays for me. You definitely don't want a Spider-Man in your backline. Even as a DPS, it's a good idea to focus him and just get him out. Demons to cut off chokes. Again, just good habits. So with my Rocket's amplifier, it is a pretty safe to fight in a cloak ult. We had, you know, we're just finishing him off really nicely. Beautiful execution. Focusing healers, looking for an off angle. Just beautiful all around right there. Unfortunately, do die. Get chased too hard. We're gonna catch her. Sometimes I try and put my demon out to see if I can hit her in the invis as she jumps away, but I don't know, it never really works. I think it was Fantastic. Tried to ult to stop my ultimate. And I guess she did too. They're not very happy. They're not happy. I did get the cloak, and I got the cloak by doing a combo where you slash, get 3 ticks off, and then you dash. And that should kill any 250 character. It might kill 275. It might. I forget. Him with a Spider-Man a 1v1ing. I thought she might go for the health pack, but I was wrong. This is so unfortunate. I thought this building was more destroyed. I thought it was different. I thought you could walk up. I thought it was at the stage where you could walk up. Very unfortunate. I just get trapped. I was just trying to touch point. I think I do die quickly here. This, I think things chasing me pretty hard right now. I don't know how Invis is Cloak is alive. It's crazy. But I touched for a little bit. A little bit. I see Captain America. I'm like, okay, we're really holding it down now. Unfortunately, we just get bum rushed by like 3 ults. So that didn't quite go as planned. And there's nothing you can really do there. It doesn't matter how many times I teleport. That's 3 ultimates. I'm not escaping. 1 is AoE, 2 is jumping around, and 3 is slowing me down.
Count on me.
Nice snipe. Very beautiful. I'm just looking for an ult here. I usually, before I ult, I didn't hear, but I kind of figured I would know where they are. I look for the healers. I want to make sure I have a line of sight of the healers. I want to see their exact position. Many times on many different characters, I have ulted and just not known where the healers are, when the healers are the most important role in the game. So, you want to make sure if you're ulting against them, especially as a DPS, you want to know where they are. And then I force two ults. I force Thing to ult, and I force Cloak to ult. And we have 40 seconds left. So I'd say that's really great value. Luckily, shout out to my healers. They healed me through that. That cloak probably would have killed me. She was focusing me really hard. Again, going up the healers. Spider-Man comes in with the finish. And I get hit to the teeth. Naturally. These are the natural ways of things. You do hear this guy, so I'm like, okay, dope. You touch. I see the healers, but I don't want to get off quite just yet, but I know there's going to be Strange on there, so I'll get on that. Luckily, I don't know what just happened here. I like went through the portal, but portal at the same time, so I pulled it out. Don't want to fall off the edge. I don't know who else is coming. I thought I would see someone, but no one was there, so I just gamed it off. Hit the dash and got him. That's GG. We win. The end scoreboard is 34-10. Could have been better. I think my deaths happened because I just didn't quite react on the escape quick enough. But,
Score 2-3.
we win that one. And I do get MVP. Right? Did I not? Oh, I did. Okay. For a second, I thought I saw the Miss Fantastic, and I was like, "There's no way." Nice. Cool. And this was my rank up game. This was my GM3 game. It also got my Magik to a different proficiency level. Very nice all around. Anyway, this was definitely a longer one, but I had a lot to say, so I just wanted to go over that real quick. I think this is a pretty good game.